As millions of people increasingly worry what the future holds in store for themselves, their children, the human family as a whole, one man travels the globe assuring his lecture audiences that all will be well, that justice and reason will prevail. In the midst of today's chaos and strife, British artist and futurist Benjamin Creme speaks with total conviction, not about the inevitability of a troubled world, but about a brilliant new civilization in the making, inspired and guided by a group of highly evolved spiritual teachers who are now among us. At their head, says Creme, is the world teacher, Maitreya, who embodies the aspirations and expectations of all people, religious and non-religious alike.
When we use the word energy, we usually mean physical vitality, like he's got a lot of energy, or in science, like thermonuclear energy or electromagnetic energy. From a spiritual perspective, what is energy?
Everything. From the spiritual or esoteric point of view, everything in the manifested universe is energy, vibrating at some frequency or other. And the frequency determines the form that that energy will take.
How does energy relate to the physical forms we see around us then, like rocks and birds and frogs, human beings?
Yes, precisely. There is a thought form which creates the form, the bird, the rock, the cheesecake, whatever. But the actual vibrational rate of the energy creates the specific form for that life form. So there is one life vibrating through everything in the universe. And that one life takes the form of a man, a bird, a cheesecake, whatever, you know. And therefore, all of that physical substance we call birds and rocks and so on can also be seen as energy. And this is something which our modern science is beginning to prove. It's been an esoteric doctrine for thousands, probably millions of years, but our modern science is now proving through Einstein's great theory of relativity that what we call form and what we call energy are indistinguishable. They're different forms of the same thing.
So it must be like different levels or types of energy.
There are different, well, it depends on the rate of vibration. So the higher the vibration, the more what we would call it spiritual, and the lower the vibration, the more we would call it physical or non-spiritual.
I see.
But basically all is spiritual.
What is etheric energy?
Etheric energy is physical energy, only more subtle than the physical energy that we recognize. We recognize three states of matter: solid physical, liquid physical, and gaseous physical. But above gas, there are four further states of matter, but of such fine nature that they are invisible to most people. Unless you have what we call etheric vision, you don't see them. But they are each one finer than the one below, going up for four stages, four levels of still physical etheric energies. And all of us are made up of that etheric energy. Everything in the world has etheric energy. And what we call physical is our precipitation downwards from that etheric stage. The etheric stage is the given stage of the physical, even though it's invisible.
Yeah. Well, what role, specifically, what role does etheric energy play in the life of an individual?
Oh, it is the specific energy base. If you are depleted in energy, it means that you're depleted in etheric energy specifically. Up the etheric spine, the etheric counterpart of the spine, are 7 chakras or centers of force, vortices, through which the etheric energy plays. It comes from the ocean of etheric energy in which we live, and it comes through our chakras, our force centers, and if we get enough of it, we have energy, and if we don't get enough of it, we're depleted. Now, from disease, from emotional imbalance, from emotional concerns, too great of an emotional reaction to life, from mental worry and so on, fear, all of these deplete the energy system, which is the etheric energy system. And so people get ill. But the illness occurs, first of all, on the etheric field. It's the limitation in the flow, or the interruption in the flow of energy through a particular chakra or force center that depletes the activity of the glands. And the depleted activity of the glandular system in the physical body creates the condition we call dis-ease.
Is this energy related to an aura?
The aura contains all of the energies entering the being, from the soul level, from the mental level, from the emotional level, which is called astral energy, and from the etheric physical level. And this is all coordinated in the aura around an individual by the movement of etheric energy in and out of these force centers or chakras. They are the kind of administrators of the energy structure of the body. And when they are in equilibrium, the person is in equilibrium. There's no disease. When they are in disequilibrium, then the person is in disequilibrium and in dis-ease. It's ease or dis-ease. It's one or the other. And all of this is regulated through the etheric system. This is the next stage in the science of biology, for example, and many other aspects, which has yet to be tackled by modern science. It has been known, of course, by the esoteric masters for countless millennia.
Who or what are angels?
Angels exist. They are a quite separate evolution from the human, a kind of parallel evolution to the human. In the East, they're called the Deva evolution. In the West, the angelic evolution. And they are all the way from very much subhuman elementals on the involutionary arc to great beings, archangels, far higher than humans on the evolutionary arc. So it's an unbelievably varied evolution. All the way down into matter, these elementals are used to uphold the matter of the planet. And on the evolutionary arc, the lower builders, as they're called, those who create the trees, the flowers, the vegetation of the planet and so on, who administer the weather of the planet, who look after the springs, the rivers, and all of that is the activity in matter of these tiny little devic or angelic lives who are subhuman. And in acting in this way, they gradually evolve to come near the human. And the human stage is the stage through which everything passes, from that which is not yet human to that which is human and to that which goes beyond the human. There are angelic beings way above the human, just as the masters are really above the human. They've gone through the human and reached the stage above the human, which is the soul stage. They are the kingdom of souls. And not to be confused with angels. People today are experiencing angels all over the world. I mean, every country. It's become a #1 hot talking point everywhere, you know, from the media to the dining room, you know, and the party and so on. Everybody has now experienced an angel. These angels are not angels. These angels are masters. The masters act as if they were angels, saving people from all sorts of tragedies, from death in a car crash or drowning or falling off a cliff or whatever. These innumerable instances of being saved by angels are, in every case, done by masters who show themselves as angels. They can change their appearance at will, so they see themselves as people think angels look, with big wings and so on. The angels don't have wings. They don't need wings. It's a thought form which humans have about angels. So the masters use that thought form, appear as angels. People say, an angel saved me. An angel did, but that kind angel was a master. Do you understand?